Slop City Podcast!
Oh, that's beautiful. That's when he turns it on and lets us know, hey, 3, 2.
Right here, right now, watching the world wake up in history. Look at that, sing and clap. You don't get that every fucking episode, do you?
Barely get a clap, huh? Barely get a clap, huh?
Barely get a clap, barely get a clap.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the podcasts. Rafe Williams.
Hey, everybody, it's me, Rafe Williams. Happy to be here.
It's a mashup of sorts because Rafe isn't on this podcast normally. I don't know if you guys know that. He is just the partner. Not just, but he's the partner of Tina Dybel. Also, an incredible person on his own. He does humanitarian work. He is a goat farmer. He absolutely loves creating different kind of pasta salads.
I started a business with my goat farm. It didn't take off. I got the wrong kind of clientele because it was called Rent-A-Kid.
Oh.
It was supposed to be to help like people with PTSD by getting little baby goats.
Mm-hmm.
But Rent-A-Kid attracted a very different clientele. Yeah. And, in hindsight, I should have named it something else.
Maybe just rent a goat.
Yeah, I think that would have been probably a better name. A little more on the nose, a little clearer of what I was up to.
Did the FBI shut you down?
They did. It seemed to be most of my visits were law enforcement. And, in hindsight, egg on my face.
Would you do it again if given the chance?
If it could help just one person.
With PTSD?
One person at the force get their promotion.
I didn't realize that goats were common to use with people with post-traumatic stress disorder.
I think they are. For real.
Like a therapy goat?
I think there are therapy goats. I think like the little fainting goats.
The ones that jump and hop?
Yeah. I think a lot of people, that's how they help depression. They take them to like old folks' homes. There really is a guy.
What's his name?
I don't know, but there is a literal business in Southern Illinois called Rent-A-Kid because I drove past it. Like I was doing a bit, but it does exist. You can look it up.
I'm going to look it up on the staff computer.
Southern Illinois, Rent-A-Kid. And I drove past.
Does Randy want us looking that up, though, on his computer?
And the only reason I know is because the goats were just out in the yard roaming free. Like I drove past the house. Goat Party Entertainment, Rent-A-Kid, Elkville, Illinois. You thought I was kidding.
Rent-A-Kid LLC.
Southern Illinois.
Okay, but this is confusing because there actually are kids in the picture.
And a devil goat, apparently. What was that? Did you see that?
If I'm a person that wants to rent an actual child and I see this website, I'm thinking you're renting kids, not goats.
Well, they did put a little goat on the sign, but it's still not concrete.
No, then there's the devil goat.
It says Rent-A-Kid really big, and then under says Goat Party Services very small. And
when they say party services, that could mean a myriad of things.
Oh, yeah. Greatest of all time party services. Hey, Rent-A-Kid, greatest of all time party services.
These pictures on this website, you can't even, they're too zoomed in.
Yeah.
But they do look like they're having fun. They're dressed in costumes.
They're cute as hell. These goats were, the only reason I knew what it was is because these goats, the sign was just in the front yard of someone's house and the goats were just frolicking. They're frolicking.
Oh, God.
They were rolling around in the dirt, having a good time. I just think if they'd have focus grouped this a little, it's pygmy goats. Purchased our first goats during COVID pandemic in 2020 to bring our family some love during a trying time. We bought 4 pygmy goats, Shishi, Mimi, Kuru, and Hikari, and we fell in love. The herd grew one by one, and we added Buddy. That's just one. That's not one by one. That's one goat. During the summer of 2021, we knew we were expecting babies. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
In a few weeks, Rent-A-Kid was up and running. In July, our first set of triplets were born, and our business began. Now we enjoy bringing out babies to others. Still pretty unclear, you know?
Yeah,
like, they say goat one time. If you take one goat out of that sentence, it still kind of seems like they're renting kids out to you.
And maybe we should start saying allegedly, because I don't want to get sued. You know?
Allegedly. And their email address is troubling. rentackidssoill@gmail.com.
Wait, what?
Rent a kid so ill. It's so ill to rent a kid, dude. It's rent a kid, Southern Illinois.
Okay, I get it now.
But someone clearly does not have a PR person.
Well, I don't want to bring these people any bad press, but
Hey, we're giving them free press right now. Listen, on paper, would I recommend Rent a Kid in your search bar? No. But for the service they provide, it's a hard yes from me, dog. Rent this little devil goat. Look at the baby.
and that's charming.
They got him in a spider costume, dude. He's got 8 legs, spider. He's got glowing blue eyes.
Says he was a delight from the start, though.
His name is Charming. That sounds like a guy from... This goat was on MTV's The Pickup Artist in 2008 with Mystery, showing you how to nag women. And he's like, Charming, show him what you do, bro. And he's like, well, I find her flaw and I point it out. That's the way to do it, Charming. He looks like he'd wear one of them big top hats, like steampunk top hats.
With the weird glasses.
And tell girls they're hot even though they have a weird eye. You know what I mean? He looks like that guy. Like, you have 2 weird eyes, Charming. That's right. Charming, those are clearly contacts that you bought at Johnny Brock's.
Yep. He bought them at Spencer's.
That's right.
Who's talking? Oh, wow. Sounded like someone was right there.
It did. It kind of sounded like...
It sounded like somebody's in the breezeway.
It sounds like someone's about to ascend from above through... Maybe the SWAT team
Have
came.
you been playing Zelda?
I think SWAT team came because they heard us talking about Rent-A-Kid, and
Shit.
now they're here. I bought the new Zelda, and I am so up to my ass and stuff. I've had it for like 2 months, and I haven't even opened it yet.
Well, ascending is one of the greatest things in Zelda.
I saw the new... That's why I don't play it. It's Nerd Corner. Time for Nerd Corner. I'm ascending...
I'm looking. I'm like, what?
I just realized we're about to talk about video games, and this isn't going to be for everybody. But it's cool. I knew because of all the new gameplay, the putting stuff together. I kind of watched a little online video, and I'm like, that's going to be a 4-hour tutorial. You got to have like the little level at the beginning that teaches you how to use all the new powers. You still have all the old ones?
You're a quick learner.
I think with the old one, I'll learn quick. Do they still have all the old ones too? Magnesis and all that jazz?
Yes.
So you got 8.
Well, it's called different stuff. So there's the hand, ultra hand, which you can grab stuff with. There's a thing where you turn back time. Did they have that last time?
No.
You can turn back time.
If I could turn back time.
So say if I throw
if
this.
I could find a way. Who's Tom? No. Cher, who's Tom?
If I could turn back time.
Cher wants to. Tom Petty. R.I.P. I'm excited to play it, but I feel like Zelda's one of those games that, like, just to get started, it's like a 4 to 8 hour commitment.
I don't think so.
Really?
I think you'll pick it up fast. Now, I made a 4 to 8 hour commitment because I had the time I wanted to play it.
I get sucked in.
Yeah.
I'll start playing and thinking I'm playing for an hour, and then it's like 4 a.m.
Yeah.
I got to be careful, but I am going to play. I am going to play it. I heard Red Dead Redemption is getting a Nintendo Switch import. I'm down for that.
What is that?
Kind of like open world, but
Do
it's
you ride
Western.
a horse?
It's Western. It looks dope.
Harold was telling me about
It's
that.
like
He goes,
the
"You'd
best-
probably like that." I
I
was
think
like,
you'd like it. It's one of the best games ever, according to like IGN and all that stuff.
"When's it coming?"
don't know, but I heard it today that it was getting an import on Switch. So that'll be another. Those are the type of games we like. I feel like we like the same kind of games. I like games with an open world where I can go where I want when I want. I can do little side quests if I feel like it. I like a good story.
You don't have to do it in order. You can just kind of.
And I like ones where I can see the character. I don't like when I can only see my hands out in front of me.
And it's a person going like this.
Yeah. I hate that. It sucks. I hate when it's like, and then there's like a gun in front of me. And I'm like, I want to see the little guy running around, jumping and hopping.
Hop, going.
I want to, what's that called? Third person removed? I don't know.
I don't know what it's called.
Well, that's what I like.
It,
Print that.
Whoa. What was I going to say about it?
Jumping and hopping.
Hop, hop. Oh, man, I can't remember. Oh, I was going to ask you if you've seen those TikToks of the people that act like NPCs.
Yes.
Where they're like.
What's going on with that, dude? Let's talk about that because that is something we can all relate to thinking, what's going on with society? Strawberry. Yum, yum. Ting, ting. Is that what you're talking about?
Well, that's a more advanced version. I'm talking about the one, there's a specific couple of people that do them, and they're like.
Oh, I've seen those. Those are funny.
Or they do like the.
Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have seen those. Those are funny.
That makes me laugh so hard. Now, the I like ice cream. I like ice cream.
Yeah, what is that?
I don't know what that's all about.
It's like a girl in elf ears dressed like Zelda.
I feel weird.
Oh, thank you. Strawberries. Num num, tummy full. Oh, hee hee. Oh, hee hee. Oh, big man. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on with society?
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's troubling.
I like it. I like it.
Can we,
huh?
Oh.
I like it, huh?
So generous. Daddy.
Fuck you. It's almost like Tourette's.
It is.
Like
You're basically
Tourette's.
paying to watch someone have Tourette's.
And I love to watch people that
Can we
have
show
Tourette's.
a video on here of that?
Of Tourette's or the...
No, not Tourette's.
I like ice cream. Ice cream.
Yeah, if people don't know what we're talking about.
I don't know. We might get flagged.
Well, I don't want to flag it.
TikTok.
I just don't. Yeah.
Which one?
NPC TikTok live streams. Why do this?
This is a girl I've seen.
Yes. Okay, money gun, I got your name. Wow, a lot of gift for you. Yes. Hee-haw, yes. You gotta feel like a cowgirl. Let me write it down. Hee-haw, yes. You gotta feel like a cowgirl. Let me write it down. Oh, thank you, baby. This is so cute. Yes. Go crazy. Ooh. Yes.
Oh my God.
Yes.
See, I don't understand.
Go back and see if you can find it. Find the girl with the elf
You gotta
ears.
feel like a cowgirl. Let me write it down.
I don't understand what
Yes.
she's referencing. Is it a specific game? Is she making it up as she's going along? This one?
No, that's the one we just clicked on.
Elf ears?
Yeah, put elf ears and see. There it is. Elf girl. Came up almost immediately.
Elf girl.
Elf girl. There, I'm finding myself. I think this is her. She's got elf ears on. What's going on here?
Heart me. Trumpet toodaloo. Thank you.
Trumpet toodaloo.
Thank you. Donut. I wonder if it was jelly filled. What do you think? Spicy bleh. Random cowboy, let's go. Spicy bleh. Sunglasses looking cool.
So,
Hot dog.
is she referencing
Hot dog.
a game or just saying what they're typing and making it like an NPC?
I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know. See no evil. Haha. See no evil. Oh, Rose. Smells good. Smells good. Spicy bleh.
All I know is I want to start doing that.
It's troubling.
Ooh, anal.
Yeah.
Ow.
Daddy.
Ooh. Oh, shit. Oops, shit. Anal seepage. I'm going to start doing that in some capacity, whether it's a parody or real.
Oh, acid reflux. Acid reflux. Ate too late. Went to bed. Peekaboo. Acid reflux.
Want a Tums?
Morning shower. Traumatic childhood memory. Morning shower. Traumatic childhood memory.
Morning shower.
Intrusive thought. Oh, intrusive thought. Owie, owie. Intrusive thought. Owie, owie. Real life NPC. You know what's fucked up? I bet if we did that on TikTok, change our lives, change our careers.
We'd literally, we'd go do stand up and just stand up there and go,
I think I'm going to make that TikTok.
What? Hi. What?
Ha joke here. Punchline. Woohoo. What is deal with? What is the deal with? What is the deal with? Huh? Airplane food. Yum. Airplane food. Yum.
Delivered.
Incongruity.
Holy shit.
I just, at the risk of sounding like a boomer.
Me too.
I don't fucking get it. What has happened to society?
What is NPC
TikTok. And why?
Trend.
There's a Reddit. Reddit usually will get to the bottom of stuff.
NPC streams.
NPC. Viewers send them gifts. There are cheap ones or ones over 500. So they're making money. The human race is indeed over. That's what it says.
I just wonder if she's saying what's going on.
Gang.
Gang.
Take your joy, take your I don't know, take your take your I am. Ooh, yes, gang. Yes, gang. Yes. Hum.
Can you imagine walking into a room and you just didn't know like your significant other did this? or your mom. Just walk in on imagine your elderly mom. You just walk in, she's retired. You walk in and she's got like a ring light set up. And she's just going, yes. Gang, Harold. Gang. Smells good. Diapies.
Make a pie.
Pickleball. Pickleball.
Oh, mothballs.
Woo! Cobbler. Bread pudding. Yum. Big pudding. Yum.
Check my will.
Ice cream.
Check my will.
Ice cream. Rum raisin. Oops. Depends. Full. Change me. Wah.
Change.
I mean, I guess
I would love it.
I just don't understand. I would never spend my money on that. There's no $500, they said, were some of the things. Like, you give them a rose, it costs you $500 for her to go, yummy, gang, nom, and that's it.
Yes.
That costs you $500.
Well, more power to her.
That's 2 8-balls.
And then boomers would say, get a real job. Why? If you could sit there and do that for an hour a week, why get a real job? I was thinking about that today, how boomers are so into like working.
I just imagine like Rosie the Riveter. Like working on the assembly line during World War II. Like, hot molten bolts going into like C-130. And she's like wiping the sweat off of her brow. Sparks have burned her skin. She used to be a high school teacher, but now she kept getting in for the war effort. And she falls and hits her head and catches a glimpse of the future. And there's a woman in elf ears going, nom. Me likey. Me likey. Yum. Oh, thank you for a hot dog. And she's like, this is the liberation I'm fighting for. All right.
I mean, it's liberation regardless of what they're doing.
Well, you're right, but goddamn.
She can, that's my whole thing that I was thinking about today. I'm like, boomers get so mad when people don't work. It's like, why? Who wants to fucking work, dude?
Nobody, dude.
If you can work for an hour and make a week's worth of pay,
true,
you're jealous, bro, because you had to work so hard your whole life.
But I don't do that. I'm not a boomy.
No,
and I still find this odd. I guess I'm not hating on the people doing it. If there's money in it, get it. I don't understand how there's money in it. That's the part I don't get.
Well, there's always somebody that likes something.
I know, I get it. I mean, there's like, I'm sure if I did a foot OnlyFans, which I'm working on it.
That would be only feet.
Only feet.
That would be only blade toe.
There's a blade toe market out there. Blade toe. Blade toe. Ow, ow, cut me.
Yes, yes, yes. Cut me.
Carotid artery. Squirt, squirt. Blade toe. Yum, yum.
Ew. Suck your toes. Suck your toes. Whoop. Always asking. Whoop. Always asking.
Like, do you with your eyes again? Whoop.
Whoop.
Okay. Well, if you're a listener that's into NPC, we apologize. Keep doing you. Sorry to boomer out on you.
I'm gonna do it at some point because I'm like, I feel it.
Ooh.
I feel it inside of me. If I could figure out exactly what they're doing, I'm gonna do it.
Is there a game that it's mirroring?
That's what
I'm unaware of.
That's what I don't understand.
I don't know.
You could do a Zelda one.
What's going on upstairs, dude?
The angels are fighting.
They are.
Or the other thing it could be is Jesus is bowling. That's what happens during thunderstorms. Jesus was bowling.
Oh, yeah.
Did you know that?
I've heard that.
It's like, wow, dude. He's going to cause all this mayhem so he can bowl, bro?
Probably.
So he can bowl? So he can bowl?
His
Bowl.
dad's up there just waiting to smite the hell out of us. And Jesus is like, no, Dad. They're doing good. Here, just check it out. And he turns on like a TV screen. He's like, gang, 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 nom, 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 hot dog, nom, 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 nom.
He turns it off real quick.
He's just like, whoever changes the channel.
Oh, that's not what I meant to show you, Dad.
Yeah. It's this, The Masked Singer. So you smell like you can dance.
Well,
each their own.
I had to stop drinking Coke and I started drinking water.
You're back off the Coke?
Yeah.
You did a Coke cleanse for a while when you get back on hard. How long back on?
I don't know because I don't remember when I stopped.
You did stop for a while.
All I know is I
quit smoking and
don't have cigarettes and I don't have Coke. What do I have?
You have
Nothing.
health.
Do I?
Better.
Do I? Huh? Do I? Huh?
Coca-Cola. Nom nom. Polar bear. Polar bear. I think it's tough. I quit drinking soda altogether. I quit.
What?
I got off carbonation. And it was
Okay.
hard, but my stomach feels better.
Really?
Yeah. I was just slamming just anything, whether it was Red Bull or even like the crappy seltzers.
Ooh, those are nasty.
Anything with carbonation in it really just was roasting my stomach and my trachea.
That's the best part is when you take a drink of a Coke and it feels like your throat
On the
is
way
on
down.
fire.
On the way down.
Oh,
It's great. But on the acid reflux train,
yeah, that's not good.
it's boiling. It's just acid.
Just
I mean, you've seen the videos where they put like a battery in Coke.
I've seen him clean a toilet with Coke.
Yeah, I mean, it just erodes. If we can clean the shitter at a Flying J's truck stop, maybe you shouldn't be lining your stomach with it.
But let's be honest, shit tastes good.
Oh, that's amazing. I cheated the other day and had one of them little baby Frescas that Tina had in the fridge. Just
Ew.
a tiny. Oh, goddamn, it was refreshing.
Really?
Oh,
Refreshing.
I know. It's grapefruit soda. I've always said, I don't know what happened, man. I think you age into some stuff where you just get old and you're like, I guess I like this now.
Yeah, because I can't ever see liking.
Grapefruit soda. Ugh. But, man, love it. Love me a Fresca, love me a squirt.
Did you stand there and drink it in one thing, just like?
No, I took it with me on the drive into work one morning. I sipped it like a V8, like an old man.
You're like, wow, that's really refreshing.
Couple small hits.
Huh.
I'm of the mind. If you were a kid and you accidentally took a drink of a grapefruit soda, you immediately stop believing in Santa Claus. It was such an adult beverage.
Oh, yeah.
If you accidentally took a drink of Refresca as a kid, you're just like, well, fuck this shit. I'm getting a job. You're 9 years old and you're at the coal mines. You're just worried, like, what happened? Why is this kid in the coal mines? Like, oh, I accidentally drank his dad's Fresca.
Or his dad's V8.
Yeah.
Remember the little
I remember wanting
cans of
those.
V8?
Yeah, dude. You always wanted it.
I didn't. I thought, man, those are scary. It's made of straight up tomatoes.
You didn't know what was in it, and it looked too much. It was packaged too much like a kid's drink with the little peel-off foil tab.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
It kind of looked like those. What were those little things called that almost looked like a hand grenade with the foil peeled off the top? They were basically like it was whatever Icy Pops were made of, but they didn't even try to freeze them. They just gave it to you as a drink. It was like syrup. You guys know what I'm talking about?
No. We're probably too old for that.
Nah, these been around a while, dude.
Uh-oh.
Just look up hand grenade kids drinks. Foil top.
Take control of the unit here because I messed everything up. Hand grenade.
Randy knows how to handle the unit. Hand grenade.
I can't type on this thing.
Start with H. That's a good way to do it. There you
Hand
go.
grenade.
Kids drink.
Kid drink. Whoops.
Foil top.
We're going to go ahead and go up to images.
Boom.
These?
Look at those things. You remember those?
Yeah, no.
I thought they were barrels.
Well, dude, I don't know. They look like a hand grenade to me. Little Hug 4 flavored team pack fruit. That was just straight up whatever was in those little skinny icy pop things.
Yep.
I just but concentrate. And they were so strong. It was like drinking syrup.
But if you don't get that lid off all the way, it'll cut your lips off.
It will. It will. That was like a kid's Coors Light. Like if you were a kid, you had a hard day, man. You came back and there's a 6-pack of those little hugs in the. You peel that foil back, and you're just taking a couple hits off that. And you're just like, man, geometry's got me by the balls.
Fruit barrels.
Tell you what, times tables are really kicking my ass. Get off my ass, Mom. We're doing long division.
Oh, God, when you had to start long division and they're like, now you can't start this till you know all your multiplication tablets. It's like, oh, yeah, I know them all. I know them all. Didn't know them all.
Oh, yeah.
God, look how refreshing that looks, though. God.
Does look good.
Oh, all the fruit.
Cherry, kiwi. I wonder if they're good. Like if we actually had one. Fruit punch, blue raspberry, kiwi, strawberry, and grape.
I'm sure they taste like only 1 gram of sugar. I doubt that. Fruit barrels. Let me have some of them fruit barrels. Wow.
And then you get them KoolAid twist top squeeze-its and KoolAid coolers where you get your tongue stuck in the hole. You'd almost need a goddamn surgery to get your tongue out of the hole.
I always thought the tops were weird. I thought they looked like birds.
The way they twist off. KoolAid bursts.
God, that looks delicious, though. Look at the Kool-Aid man. I would love to drink that Kool-Aid out of that jar.
Yeah.
Looks so refreshing with the ice in there. My God.
You know what's funny? I don't think of a time in my life all the Kool-Aid I ever drank it ever came in a glass pitcher.
Me neither.
Not once. I think it was always in it was in the Tupperware that had the thing you just put in the top. It had like an orange knob and it looked like this.
Oh, the Tupperware one.
Yeah, it looked like an accordion top, round top.
I love those.
You'd break the seal. Glug, glug, glug.
Let's look up Tupperware. I can't spell on this thing. There's something weird about this keyboard. I have little
Could be your elderly eyesight, but I guess we could blame the keyboard.
It is.
Twitterware?
Why is it do TU?
TP.
I'm typing it and it's typing all these other words. Watch.
TU.
U. See?
What is a boomer?
Look, I'm typing the word T. I have a couple of those Tupperware things with it looks like an orange accordion top.
Uh-huh. Like that.
God, I love Tupperware.
God, I love Tupperware. The cool thing about Tupperware, especially that kind that's opaque, like the kind that looked like it was in that 70s show, you're like, yep. That's the KoolAid Jug, dog.
There she is,
all
baby.
day, every day, dude. You want KoolAid? It's in this bacteria-laden plastic jug that as soon as you put one batch of Kool-Aid in, it carried the stain forever, like the scarlet letter. You put one batch of fruit punch Kool-Aid in there, dude, the inside of that thing was red up to 3/4.
And ours always had scratches in it.
Oh, yeah.
Like you never got the scratches out of it.
Never. And that was from stirring.
I'm going to buy this later.
Vintage Tupperware.
Harvest orange. I mean, everything was harvest orange when we were kids.
Or brown.
Look inside. Look inside. Wow. Look,
Yeah,
there's the bottom of it.
Scratches on the bottom. It's got the accordion top. Take a trip down memory lane. It's Tupperware Corner. We really are boomers today. I remember when Tupperware lasted your whole life.
Remember when they had these and they would have sugar in it?
Kool-Aid, yum. Kool-Aid, yum. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Kool-Aid, yum.
Man.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Never in a glass jar. Jar, ting, 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 ting.
You know what else never came in a glass? Despite Louisiana iced tea commercials. Despite every Louisiana iced tea commercial I ever saw, I ain't never seen no goddamn iced tea
You're
in
right.
glass. Always in the same picture. Same picture the Kool-Aid was in.
Always. And on a tray.
Oh, yeah.
Who the heck brought out a tray of fresh lemon tea?
Never sitting out in the sun shining through a glass pitcher.
Louisiana
Fucking
tea.
upper crusts.
Why was it called Louisiana?
Louisiana iced tea. I think it was supposed to be a take on like Southern sweet tea or something.
Like Louisiana, but
yeah.
Man, I want all this stuff.
Get it?
I recently bought
It's so close to hospital bedpan.
Oh, yeah.
Like everything about looking at that's like that. Do you put Kool-Aid in that or do you piss in that when you're bedridden? Because I think it's both. That looks like a straight up thing you put your dick in and just fill up with piss when you had like your ACL repaired.
You're right. Some people had this when they were really fancy. Wow. God, I'm so into
Who's
this
the guy
right
that
now?
pitched the milk jug, dude? Because that really took off.
The milk jug?
Maybe a gal. That was misogynistic of me to assume it was a man. Whoever pitched the milk jug where the liquid goes in the handle. Be like, hey, what if? Hear me out. The handle is also filled with liquid, and it's so cold that you can't hold it in your hand for more than 30 seconds without feeling like you got frostbite. Well, I don't know. We have these cartons. They're working really good. They're cardboard. They got some insulation. They keep the milk cold, but you're able to hold it. We also have containers with handles that don't have liquid nitrogen inside of them that freeze your hand off like the Terminator and Terminator 2. And the guy's like, I'm telling you, cold handles. That's where it's at, boys. Cold handles. Then he got laughed out of every office. He tried to sell it to. His last stop was Big Milk. He's like, look how far I've fallen. Out here talking to these fucking milkmen. Laughed out of the offices of Big Soda, Kool-Aid, even fucking, I'm ashamed to say it, even Tang. Sunny D laughed me out of the building. Their container's laughable, at best.
Wait, how does Sunny D look?
Sunny D just kind of looks like a beer bong.
God, you would think I'd never
Used a keyboard.
use the keyboard packaging. What about when the transition was made? Oh, when the transition was made from
It didn't always have the handle. It used to just be a straight up. Look at old Sunny. Yeah, go old.
This one?
That one.
This one?
Yeah.
That looks bogus, man. Is it really called Sunny Delight?
Let's make it super top heavy when you flip it over to pour it with a very slippery slippery pipe opening that a little kid's hand could never go all the way around. So every time he tries to make a cup full of Sunny D, he spills all over the fucking counter and his mom flips out. Because we paid good money for that Sunny D.
Sunny D was never good to me.
No, it was gross. You just didn't care when you were a kid. I mean, I drank Tang like a fucking psychopath, and I was like, this is the drink of the astronauts. And I'm like, it was gross.
Disgusting.
But it was better than drinking water.
Yeah, that's true.
That
Well, we
was
got
pretty
some water
much-
in the sink.
That's pretty much your measuring stick as a kid. Like, is it better than water? Yes, I'll have it.
Wow.
I'll tell you what I've never gotten into. That Tang doesn't even look orange, dude.
This one?
Looks like Vegemite.
Because it's vintage. Brown now, bro.
Ooh.
Natural orange flavor. I don't think so. Natural brown flavor. Free storage jar. Wow.
It's so bad that even the glass on top of, even the glass where it's supposed to look good, you can see like all the dust settled in the bottom. On the container to the right. You see what I'm talking about? Right there. Where that's on the container, they have a glass filled with Tang that's supposed to look appealing, and the bottom is like 18 shades of orange, more orange than the top, because all the Tang dust, the moon rocks have settled.
Well, that looks orange there.
I'm out, dude. That looks like Lowry's seasoned salt or something in there. I ain't trying to drink Lowry's. No, thank you.
Instant breakfast drink. But then says contains no fruit juice right under it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Never a good sign.
Jeez. I hate milk, though. Milk is disgusting.
Space age packaging, though. Look at that.
Is it?
They took a peanut butter jar and really put a fun outer space twist on it.
Ooh.
Whoa.
For some reason, I mean, they were really pushing the free storage jar.
Public defender discount. What's that mean? Oh, the storage jar, yeah. Oh, because they stack? Is that what it?
I don't know, but they're really pushing it.
After you drink this, your grandpa can put 10 penny nails in it and screw it to the ceiling. Out in his garage. Well, that's a hell of a deal.
That wasn't.
Not only will it hold the drink of the astronauts, it'll hold multiple size washers.
Let me go out to my little shop there and get you a washer, honey.
It needs a washer.
I got different kind of size washers, and he unscrews it.
Every grandpa thinks he thought of
He's
that.
pouring it out like, okay, what size you need? 9 3/8,
Yeah.
4 12s. Any of them work for you?
A lot of people go out and waste money on a cabinet. Not me. I just took some drywall screws and I littered the rafters with all sorts of jars filled with wing nuts and bolts. It's a regular treasure trove of fasteners in here.
But Grandpa, what if you only just need to go to the store and get one? You don't need to try to look at all those.
One?
It's like, what, Grandpa, it's too much to sort through all those just to find one 9 and a 16-inch nail.
Well, that's part of the fun. It's like a scavenger hunt for something that's going to help stability of that curio cabinet in the house.
I don't know, Grandpa. It just seems like a lot of work for just a.
Shut the fuck up! You play this game with me. I'm your peepaw, for Christ's sake. This is all I have left.
Grandpa, I also noticed that over there,
Jesus, Grandpa.
over there behind you, Grandpa, you got pictures of like Sports Illustrated ladies. It's
Huh?
people don't do that anymore, Grandpa.
Oh, those are tasteful nudes. It's a lost art.
It's not appropriate anymore,
That's
Grandpa.
Kathy Ireland. Kathy freaking Ireland, kid. That's the perfect woman besides your Nana, obviously.
I'm telling Grandma.
Tell her. Put me out of my misery. Grandpa, stop saying stuff like that. Who cares?
Put me out of my misery. Every old man has pictures of naked women in their shop.
Yeah. I did a fundraiser for my uncle this weekend, and he had a stroke. Cool guy. Good uncles. Uncles they're not all good, but the good ones are real good, you know? I'm kind of uncle made. I feel like most of my formative years were uncles turning me on to music and humor and things like that. But my great uncle Gene Rodley was there, and this guy's he's old, but man, he's like still built, works out every day. He used to own Rodley's Steakhouse. He was Cowboy Dan, the Circle R man. We've talked about that on here, right? Where he does a backflip in the commercial.
Yes.
He was there, and he was like, "Yeah, what are you up to these days?" And I go, "I'm a stand-up comedian." He goes, "Your ass, you're a comedian." And I go, I don't know what that means, but yeah, I am. I guess it is my ass. Yeah, when I was in the Army, everybody told me I should be a comedian. And work in the restaurant business long enough, it'll suck the humor right out of your bones. I was like, Jesus Christ. Okay, dude. I don't know. I waited tables for 15 years. I kind of found it to be a treasure trove of comedic bits. And he's like, well, no, you weren't the owner. Heavy is the head that wears the crown, boy. And I'm like, okay. You owned a steakhouse, Uncle Gene. You weren't exactly Ruth's Chris. Okay? Like, take it easy, dude.
Oh, my God. I wish I could have sat and chatted with that man.
But he's like old gray-haired guy. And then my cousin's girlfriend comes by, this good-looking gal, nice-looking gal.
Oh, no.
Very young.
You say something inappropriate?
Yeah, of course. I hadn't been around like an old perverted man in a while. And I was like, well, they're still out there. And he goes, he like had he's got white hair, but I mean, he's like 6'6". Like everyone in my family is like gigantic. His brother was a alternate in the Olympics for discus.
Whoa.
My Uncle David, he's like the weight trainer at Arkansas State football. They're all health nuts. Big dudes. They're all like 6'4", 6'5", 6'6". I'm small for my family. I'm 6'1", and in my family that's short. And she walked away, and he goes, hoo. Well, what's going on with that? And I'm like, what? And he goes, that's a nice-looking gal. Got curves in all the right places. Jiggles when she walks. What are you talking about? Are you not into that? And I'm like, you mean my cousin's wife? No, I'm not. Your nephew's wife? No. I don't really want to ogle her at this fundraiser for our uncle who had a stroke. No, I don't want to do that with you. And you're no fun. I was like, this is a dirty old man, dude.
Uncle Gene, we can't talk like that anymore.
Well, back in my day.
You ever heard of getting canceled, Uncle Gene?
You can't cancel me. I
Probably
canceled
true.
myself. Then I started asking him about how your brother's doing. He's like, that's all old guys want to talk about is money and women. Because he's like, your Uncle Jackie's got so much money when the government needs it, they go to him. I go, what? Does he work for like a finance company? He goes, no, he's rich, dumbass. And I go, all right, how the fuck am I supposed to know, dude? I'm asking you how your brothers are doing because I'm out of the loop. Him and David both got more money than God. Here I am, failed restaurateur. You know, he's like, just like, I expected like a spotlight to come down on him, like death of a salesman.
Did he get rid of the business or did it sell or what happened to
He
it?
got rid of it years ago. I don't know if it didn't do well or when, he's doing fine. He's fine. It's just, that's all they want to talk about.
I wonder if they had a salad bar at his.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, they did?
One of the first ones. That's what I'm saying. Like back in the day, salad bars were the tits.
Did he have chopped ham?
Oh, he had it all, dude.
Man, I love a salad bar with chopped ham.
He had it all. He had all of the salads, all of the sides, the pudding. He had the soft serve station with all the toppings as a kid.
Mm-hmm.
That was the closest thing to a nice restaurant we ever went to as a kid, like once a month. Not even that often. Once every 3 months, we would go eat at Uncle Gene's Steakhouse because he'd give us a discount. And kids had to get the salad bar. There was no, but dude, the buffet had a time, man, in the 80s and 90s. When it first came out, it was like he was up against Ponderosa, Bonanza, Shoney's, Sizzler. There were a lot of corporate buffets going on, and the Circle R Steakhouse is like, I'm getting in the buffet game. He did it right, dude. He had 2 or 3 rows of stuff.
Whoa.
Plus ice cream. Kidding me?
Banana pudding?
Oh, yeah. He had the chocolate banana pudding that came in the big, giant military cans.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Jello squares.
Jello squares. We were talking, what's that salad that's cold?
Ambrosia.
It's got chopped ham and peas in it.
Oh, I don't know, but I love it.
Yeah, me too.
Only ever eat it at a buffet.
Only time I've ever seen it. I've never even seen it in the wild.
Macaroni,
I'm pretty sure.
peas.
Yeah, I don't think you're allowed to have it if you don't have a buffet. I think there's a federal regulation that's like,
What is
if you
it?
put mayonnaise, peas, chopped ham, and macaroni in the same bowl, and you don't own a fucking buffet, you're going to Guantanamo Bay. There's like a federal task force keeping track of that shit.
Oh, God.
I'm Cowboy Dan, the Circle R Man, and you'll flip for our buffet prices. And he did an actual backflip, and his cowboy hat comes off, and he goes, and lose your hat, too.
God, I'd do anything to go to that place.
I told him
back
about
in the
it,
day.
too. There it is. That's part of it. That's kind of what it looks like.
Did they have plastic
was good,
plates or the pewter plates like
No,
Shoney's?
they had pewter.
Oh, I didn't like eating off pewter.
I don't know if it was. It was definitely ceramic. I don't know what.
Classic macaroni
I mean,
salad.
I get that, but at the same time, as a kid, man, as a poor kid, we never had food in the house, man. That was like nirvana.
Because you could get as much as you wanted.
Yeah, and your parents didn't care, like what you got, because it was like they're not paying for it. They paid a flat rate. You're eating in bulk, baby.
Kids eat free.
So they didn't like make me get veggies. I'd go up and be like, oh, Salisbury steak. Thank you very much. Oh, fried chicken. Nah, I don't mind if I do. Chicken and dumplings? Double chicken? Why not? And then you go ham on the ice cream, dude.
And the sodas, if you could get your own sodas.
You had your own soda station.
Yeah, you'd get every flavor in one cup.
And it had it was the 3 ice cream, simple, chocolate, vanilla, and the twist.
Mm-hmm.
It had cones, and it had parfait cups. And then it had a little plastic chocolate chips, sprinkles. I think there were I don't think there was cookie dough. I think in my mind I wanted there to be, but that couldn't have been true. It had to be the basic. But I think there was like M&Ms. There was like M&Ms, peanuts. You basically made like a bunk blizzard. You could make yourself like a little homemade white trash blizzard, which when you're a kid, who cares? That's all you want.
Oh, just being able to go up there and put the ice cream in there yourself is like,
yeah.
Do I order a Dairy Queen now? Look at me. Whoa.
Yeah, dude.
I'm going like this, brother.
Yeah. As soon as I hit the ice cream stand, I'm hearing all Hall & Oates songs in my head. Well, I want you got to know it's hot to handle, like a flame from a burning candle, and a candle fans the flame. And I'm just like dancing with my little butt in the Roadley Steakhouse.
Tell Rafe to come back over here with his plate.
He's in the middle of a Wham solo. We can't. He just started Jitterbug.
Did the jitterbug?
Yeah. My dad's like, is he gay or is he just like ice cream? I'm like, a little of both, Dad.
Oh, shit.
What I want, you got, it's hard to handle. Yeah, I'm eating my spoon. I was holding my spoon between 2 fingers. Like a flame that burns a candle.
What would you get? Sprinkles? Chocolate chips? And nuts?
Oh, everything. Chopped nuts. Chocolate chips. Stuff that didn't go together. Fucking gummy
Just to
worms.
get it on
I think
there.
there were gummy worms, too. I think my Uncle Gene pioneered the gummy worm. He deserves credit. He went hard, and he went fast, and I think maybe he expanded the buffet a little bigger than it could be profitable. But it went forever. He had that place he had 2 locations, and he had them for 15 or 20 years. That's a long time to own a restaurant. That is a tough biz.
Yeah, definitely.
What songs do you think you were hearing in your head when you got to the ice cream?
Oh God, it could have been so many different. Probably some stick songs. You know,
Wow.
Definitely some.
Yours was
sticks.
way more intense. Mine was more like
Happy Go Lucky.
Yeah, I was walking on sun. I'm walking on sunshine.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I think a lot of times my mom would have taken us, so it might have been. She worked hard for the money.
So hard for the money. She works hard for the money, so you better treat her right.
Always thought of my mom when I heard that song, and it would make me feel such pangs of guilt that my mom had to work hard
You
every
had
day.
a heavy childhood, brother. I didn't think about none of that shit.
It would make me cry.
Like,
I would be like, oh man, my mom's got to work so hard.
wake
She's
up
got
in the
all these
morning and
kids.
stumble in the kitchen, pour myself a cup of ambition. And you're like tears streaming down your face. She's like, are you okay? Like, you just work 9 to 5, mama. You work 9 to 5 plus overtime, mama.
And I'm at school doing nothing.
Learning times tables, trying to work my way up to long division.
I just can't get those 9s. I've got the 0s, the 1s, and the 10s. I just can't get those 9s. They're so hard.
What was that song? That I can't wait to stop and get away, 'cause I work so hard to make it every day. Woo! I'm
The
just
neutron
burning,
dance.
doing the neutron dance. I was like, what is that song about?
Pointer sisters, beep, beep.
Pointer
beep.
Sisters, neutron dance.
Neutron. Ruth Pointer died. Wah, wah, wah.
Yum, 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 ice cream, yum, yum, sprinkles, yum, yum, steakhouse, yum, yum, Waldorf salad, yum, yum.
Waldorf salad. That has marshmallows, doesn't it? I was going to say mushrooms.
Yeah, they had that. That was a staple of the buffet.
Mm-mm. Never touched that. Never. And it looked good. I'm not going to lie to you. It looked good, but I couldn't. Waldorf. It's called Waldorf, first of all. Might as well call
Misnomer.
it slacks.
That's like Rent-A-Kid. It's better than it sounds,
But it's not.
but it is. Waldorf salad is better than it sounds like it would be.
Maybe I should try it again.
What was the one that was just like your aunt would make it? You could tell she was in a rush. It would just be like Cool Whip, pineapples.
Oh, God, I hated that one.
You know what I'm talking about? It would just turn
Cherries.
pink. Yeah, it was like turn it pink.
You know what it is, Randy?
I loved
What
it.
will we call it?
Just try Cool Whip pineapple salad, and I bet.
I'm going to puke just thinking about the pineapple. Oh, God! Oh, God! Oh, pineapple fluff salad.
You nasty.
I'm going to puke. Old people love that
They
shit.
love that shit, dude. Love it. Bro, that looks so... It looks like a...
I think they're nuts.
I think it is raisins. And I'm like, how do you make it? Watergate salad. That's what I heard it called.
Watergate.
Yeah, because it's a scandal.
Watergate.
They call it that because there was a scandal involved.
Pineapple salad is a classic dessert that you may have seen at a potluck in the past. Where is the ingredient? I want to see what's in there.
What do you think of your summertime jam? Like, this makes me think of summer. This makes me think of like cookouts and
Ooh.
pineapple pudding. Ooh. Coconut. Hate all this. I like the whipped topping.
I like the pecans and cherries.
Pineapple pudding and coconut should not be in the same sentence.
Summertime song?
Marshmallows, maybe you get me on that.
I can feel it coming in the air tonight. That's a summertime song for me because Big Dave down the street would put his giant speaker like that big in the window and play that song and sit and play air drums to it.
Really?
Yep.
Big Dave?
And we just be all waiting like, it's the part, God is coming.
Shh. Do you remember? How could I ever forget? It's the first time.
The last time we ever met.
Oh, and I know the reason why you keep your silence up. No, you don't fool me. Because the hurt doesn't show, but the pain still grows. So stranger to you and me.
I can feel it.
All the kids are like, oh, Big Dave.
We're like, whoa.
He nailed it again. What a sad-ass childhood. There's a bunch of kids like eating Waldorf salad huddled around Big Dave's porch while he hits the air drums on In the Air Tonight. I got my Peevely speaker in the window. I pulled it out of the back of my Cutlass Classic.
No, No, he had a road runner.
A road runner.
Yeah.
What's that?
What kind of car's a road runner?
A road runner.
They were cool.
I know it sounds cool, but I can't picture it in my head.
Oh, Randy's going to look. Go ahead. You can type better than me.
I'll tell you the popular white trash car in my hometown, T-Top Monte Carlo.
Whoa.
About 6 of those running around.
Where did you put the T-tops? Always somewhere they could break.
Oh, damn, that's a nice car, dude. Yeah, he had a Peevely in the trunk. He got out, put in the window.
Also
Look up a T-Top Monte Carlo.
He also had a pet alligator down in the basement in a bathtub. So
For real, or did he just tell that story?
There was. It was very dark down there. Because these are I don't want to talk about that because it's a triggering thing. But every time I go down there, those guys are always trying to fuck me. And I'm like 10. And the 12-year-old boys are always trying to fuck me.
Oh.
Little Dave. All these other boys.
Well, that made it a little less sad. It sucks, but I thought it was grown men.
Oh, no. These are kids. Always trying to hump.
So Big Dave
and
was...
Big Dave was cool.
Look at that.
Wow.
Oh, those were huge.
I'm sweating profusely.
You had that car?
Is that the IROC?
Oh, yeah. There was a pair of fuzzy dice.
Dude, you were going to make out in that.
87 Chevy Monte Carlo.
If you made out in that.
Yep. Jason Coben's driving that around with
cool.
razor blade Oakleys. He had like the spiky LA looks spiked on top, mullet in the back. Tank top on in February. T-tops out.
Who wanted to be him?
Peevely
Everybody.
Speaker. He was that dude that waited, too. He never changed his style up, and it came back around. He became cool again, like in his 40s. You know what I mean? He kept wearing the Oakleys and kept having the mullet, and then it came back, and the kids started doing it, and he's like, I told you. I guess if you wait long enough, it'll always come back around. And those seats, dude, that red.
I can smell them.
I can, too. I don't know what they are. They're not carpet, smell. But they're not leather.
It's like a soft upholstery.
Almost like red velvet. It's like you're riding around on a piece of red velvet cake. Red velvet and that
little
buffet line. Red velvet next to the Waldorf Salad time.
God, what kind of my stepdad had a T-top, but I don't remember what it was.
So Big Dave was 12 when he was hitting the air drum solos?
No, Big Dave was the dad of Little Dave.
So we were watching an adult do this.
Yes, Little Dave and his brother.
Damn, I'd love to have been there for that. Just a bunch of little dirty kids. Where were we at? Charlotte?
Hyde Park. North St. Louis.
North St. Louis. A bunch of dirty kids.
Filthy.
KoolAid mustaches. Been rolling around, sweating all day.
Riding bikes.
And all of a sudden you hear.
We're like.
In the distance, you're like, oh, it's starting. You guys all ride your BMXs down.
It's starting. To have to take that speaker and take the wire and put it in between that thing there and clamp it down, or take the wire and wrap it around the little
clamps,
lug nut.
little red and yellow, and then you'd have to like strip the wire with your teeth and put it in, wrap it up. What's the first line of In the Air Tonight?
Hold on.
I can hear like the keys tickling.
Killing me.
Bubbling.
Oh, this is killing me.
The Air Tonight lyrics. You're going to be mad because you know. As soon as it comes up, you're like, yeah, that's it.
Somebody tell me the first word.
All right. Don't look. Well, I'm going to tell you what. It's pretty obvious. I
can feel it.
There you go.
Coming in the air tonight. I heard I used to listen, I listened to a lot of Phil, but I was listening to some of his demos that he would make, and he would have the music.
Dude.
And he would sing.
We scroll up a bit, Randy. Yeah. Sorry.
But wouldn't say anything, would say only nonsense words. Just be like, nada yet I saw him until he could find the words.
Doobie, doobie, dabby, doobie, doo.
Exactly.
Boob dabby. Yabba dabba doobie, doobie, dabba, doobie, doo. Ba-da. Can you imagine doing that and being like, I think this song is about murder. Everyone had a big murder song, too, back in the day. That was a big hit. Janie's Got a Gun.
Oh.
In the Air Tonight. There was a good, I think every rock band got together and was like, all right, we get together, boys. Get over here. Hey, we need a song about murder. All right. Anybody ever see anybody get killed?
No.
I saw a guy fall off the high dive one time. Did he die? No, but it was embarrassing. He wanted to. Goodbye, Earl. Janie's Got a Gun. Lights Went Out in Georgia.
Bohemian Rhapsody.
Redheaded Stranger. Bohemian Rhapsody. Hell, mama, I'm on hills, on out of the long arm of the law. Hangman is coming down from the gallows, and it won't have very long. Oh, mama, I can hear you crying, and I can't have very long. What is it? Hangman is on a Scooby Doo da doo ba da.
I love that.
Phil Collins demoed.
I love that first part of that song. The last part they can do away with. Down, 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 down.
Word is out, the jig is up. They finally found it.
I wish they just had the whole song like the beginning.
I just hope they're all, yeah. Hangman is coming down from the gallows, and I don't have very long heartbeat.
Oh,
Look at that,
mama.
dude. Look at the freaking list.
The Thunder Rolls is about murder?
Oh, yeah, dude. The band third verse. You don't remember that?
No.
Oh, yeah. The band third verse, he actually they talk, it's very detailed. Garth talks about guys shooting, or the lady shooting a guy. Smooth Criminal, Goodbye Earl. Huge murder songs. Long Black Veil, Devil's Right Hand, Steve Earle, great murder song. Nebraska, Bruce Springsteen, changed his career.
Which one?
Nebraska, that whole album changed Springsteen's career.
I don't even know what song that is.
I got a brother in Nebraska. I feel like when Bruce Springsteen comes up with a song, he just does a Mad Lib of he's like, I need a nostalgic location.
Okay, Nebraska.
Somebody right in Nebraska. Well, no, give me a more specific location. Something you think of when you were a kid. A building.
A pharmacy. A five
pharmacy.
and dime in Nebraska.
5 and dime. That's great. That's great. A 5 and dime. Now give me a proper noun of some kind.
Waldorf Salad.
Or Waldorf Salad.
Waldorf
okay, we can work with that. We can work with that. So we got 5 and dime, Waldorf Salad. All right, give me
A verb?
give me one more. Give me a verb.
Stalking.
Well, they stalked the Waldorf Salad at the 5 and dime, and I got real scared that day. Whoa.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I feel like that's all he does. Like, they put a skeleton on the old windmill, and the Dairy Queen hurts me so bad. Just Bruce
Holy
Springsteen telling
fuck.
you about his Halloween decorations and the fact that he's lactose intolerant.
I got a big bale of hay in the front with a skeleton sitting on top.
I found a knife in the trunk of my car, and I hit the gas, but I didn't get far.
Is that a real lyric?
Somebody farted in the back of the bus, and it caused my grandma to be concussed.
That's actual.
That could be a Bruce Springsteen song,
Yeah.
and it's still pretty good. That's what I'm saying. I think he just does Mad Libs. He just picks.
I love it.
What are some Hey Joe? Big murder song.
I shot the sheriff, whoa, but I did not shoot the deputy. Is that really about murder, or is that like a double entendre or whatever that is?
What?
I shot the sheriff.
I don't know. Says it's a murder song.
You already gave us a light, didn't you, Randy? Oh, fuck.
Why is Water's song called Janie's Got a Gun? Was it originally called Water's Song?
Well, I'm not familiar.
I'm going to Aerosmith in October
Really?
while you guys are on tour.
Where?
Enterprise Center.
What are you going to wear?
I don't know, dude. I might dress like Steven Tyler. I'm going to Guns N' Roses September 9th, and I think I'm going to dress as Axl. Axl Rose does kind of look like a yoga mom now. Seen that picture of Axl Rose and Mickey Rourke?
No.
They kind of look like yoga moms.
God.
Jane is.
That sounded like Prince. I wrote
That's like, I feel like Steven Tyler does what Phil Collins does, but never takes it out of the song. He's just like, everybody's like, that's awesome, Steven. I learned it from Phil Collins. He replaces it with actual lyrics. I just keep it in. I'm crazy. Look at my fucked up feet. You ever seen Steven Tyler's feet?
No.
Fuck, dude. Google that right now.
I'm still trying to.
Steven NyQuil.
This is so frustrating.
Steven Tyler.
I'm going to give you this so you can feel that. Ah! Press one of them buttons at the top.
What did her daddy do?
One of them off buttons. Just let it go for a minute.
Janie's last I owe you. It took a little bit of baby. And Michael's able to be do. It's like that's all he ever does. Guy made a career.
It was the holding on for me.
I was imagining a scarf.
Oh.
Don't worry about it. It's not that important.
It's going to fuck everything up.
It's not that important.
You want to shut it down right now?
It's not that important, dude. It was just going to be like the perfect cherry on top of maybe the best podcast ever done. But hey,
is it going to
no big fucking
fuck the
deal,
whole
man.
podcast up?
Yeah, don't do that. Just because fucking the elderly queen couldn't hand a keyboard over.
All right. You want to just wrap it up then?
Well, yeah, what were we talking about?
Feet, but we didn't get to see it because somehow I don't know how you did it, but you turned off the computer.
I definitely didn't do it, but I am going to pull up. I'm on Randall's Wi-Fi, and I want to pull up the picture of Mickey Rourke and Axl Rose. Because I am going to see, I feel like I owe it to my 13-year-old self to go see these bands, and I'm a little scared of the letdown.
You won't be let down.
I saw a thing where they put Axl Rose singing next to Herbert the Pervert from Family Guy, and it was like,
I don't know, Family Guy.
Get your little fat ass back here, boy. I got a whole freezer full of popsicles in the basement.
And Axl Rose is singing, and he's like,
all you need is some patience.
he sounded like Merv the Perv.
Sounded just like him.
Yeah. Mickey Rourke, Axl Rose. For those of you listening, don't want to have dead air.
How would that turn off the whole computer just by accidentally touching that button?
Because I have this going into that computer so I can record all this shit at the same time and not have to spend 4 hours editing a 1-hour podcast.
Oh, God, I'm sorry.
Yeah. I guess he told you.
He told me.
Here you go. For those of you at home.
Whoa. They
Somebody's
look like they're having a good time.
Somebody's like, they look like a lesbian couple on the way to Home Depot, and I couldn't stop laughing.
I bet you he's going to rock it.
I mean, whatever is happening. Look at that. Yeah, dude. Look at that. He's having a fucking coronary.
It's hard to sing like that, brother.
I have empathy for him because I'm like, imagine years of that.
You going to start a riot like the last time they were here?
I hope so.
Are they even allowed back here?
They're at Busch Stadium.
I thought they were banned.
They're back at Busch.
They just can't go over to the old Riverport Casino.
Yeah. You know what? Fuck Riverport anyway. I said it. I hate going out there, man. It's hot. There's not really a good seat.
It's horrible.
Can't get out of the parking lot.
The whole place is horrible.
It's not a great venue. They closed it down. They forced Tom Petty off stage. I still haven't gotten over it. I went and saw Tom Petty, and they forced him off, and he was like, I'd like to stay out here and keep rocking for you guys, but they told me they're going to charge me $20,000 for every minute I go past 10 o'clock.
Oh, my God.
But what they don't know is I'm fucking rich. And then he played like 5 or 10 minutes over.
Really?
Yeah, it was dope.
Damn.
Well, the waiting is the hardest part. Not doing Tom justice.
Damn. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100,000.
I feel like Mary Jane's Last Dance was a summer song, too, when we were kids. I think I've seen that music video 1,000 times.
I don't think it's one of my summer songs.
No?
Mm-mm.
You remember the video?
Mm-mm.
With Kim Basinger?
I'm a little bit older
She's
than
playing
you,
like a dead body. You're not that much older than me, just like 20 years. She grew up in an Indiana town, had a good-looking mama. But never was around. As she grew up, he's like in a top hat dancing with Kim Basinger's dead body, and her feet are like dragging the floor.
Oh.
It's a great video. Well,
Thanks for coming by, Rafe Williams.
thanks for having me.
You know where to find Rafe.
We had a good wrap-up if the computer would have stayed on.
Yeah.
Can't win them all. I feel like you got a lot of bang for your buck in this episode. It's kind of like a buffet, if you will.
Is that
It was a comedy
wrapping it
buffet.
up?
It was a comedy buffet. Rent a kid.
And don't.
Go to that website. Do it incognito. It is not illegal. It is someone renting baby goats. It's literally the most wholesome thing possible with a very ill thought out name.
And with that, I say, cut.
Yeah.